Okay, so tipping, bro. I heard we having a problem with tipping, man.
Right. So, why don't we do a topic we've seen before? Some tip came across my timeline,
Tip.
so I was like, you know
Some
what?
tip of what?
I mean, look, I'm gonna say this, bro. With tipping, like I ain't got that much money, bro. I'm broke as up. So if I have, if the service was good and I can afford to tip, I'll tip. You know what I mean? I won't be a dickhead. I'll tip. But I feel like now it's almost guaranteed. It's like, oh, you have to tip, bro. Like me and my girl, bro, we went to a restaurant, and it's one of, I forgot how you call that shit, but the restaurant where they cook in front of you, all that shit. So apparently the AC was off, and me, bro, I get hot fast, bro. Like if it's a place where it's like it's the heat is getting to you, bro. Like I sweat fast, so you know, the whole time that nigga cooking in front of me, I'm out here sweating like crazy. I couldn't even I couldn't even freaking eat the meal because I'm just sweating like crazy, bro. And at the end of the shit, so I asked, I'm like, yo, like, can somebody put the AC on? He was like, oh nah, it's not working today, right? So remind you, bro, I pay hella bread for this fucking food. So after we well, I didn't even eat. I'm like, yo, I took my to go plate. I'm like, yo, get my shit ready. We're gonna be out of here, right? After I left, I'm like, I was mad, so I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna leave no tip. I was I was making my way out, but tell me how the fucking the nigga freaking follow me by the door and tell me, hey, you forgot to tip your chef. I'm like, bro, what? Nigga, you follow. I didn't forget to tip, bro. I didn't forget to tip my chef. I didn't tip, bro. Don't fucking I didn't forget. But it's like now it's like tipping is like it's a mandatory thing now, bro. You have to tip. Even if the service was bad, bro. Even fucking self checkout, like motherfuckers want you to tip and self checkout, like I didn't do all the fucking work. Like who the fuck am I tipping? Walmart? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hold on.
What?
Yeah.
We're going to see how much a table of 6 women tipped. First one, total was $51, they left $9. Second one, total of $32, $0 tip. $55, $0 tip. $60 left $6. $21 left 7. And then 23.
I mean, look, $21. He left $7 tip, bro. That's not even bad. That's not bad.
$3 left, $4. So I am grateful for any tip, but would prefer 20%.
As you
Did she
should,
not say
bro.
somebody had a $21 bill and left $7?
Facts.
$21
peeped
left
that.
7.
Isn't that like well over 20%?
Yeah.
But there was like videos of people complaining about tipping, but the one I really wanted to show you was this one.
When this woman tried tipping this restaurant, she came across the craziest situation.
Y'all check your places. I think somebody touched on this not too long ago, but
Okay, did you see that?
It doesn't change. Wait, go ahead.
No. The checkout is $40. She clicked 20%. It gave her a $30 tip.
The fuck?
Do you understand what that means?
That means that this machine is rigged.
$30 tip on 40 is close to like 75, 80%.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't really pay attention. I don't pay attention to shit like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'll be the nigga to actually go and pay that shit without knowing. But I promise you, bro, I'm going back. I don't give a fuck how that shit look. I'm gonna be like, yo, I did not want to leave a $30 tip. I picked 20%, bro. Give me my shit back. I promise you, bro. I'll do that shit, man.
So I've been seeing a lot of these things, different things when it comes to tipping. You saw people crying. You saw other folks tipping on wedding dresses.
Brittany Henderson Curry says she left a 15% tip on a $1,700 dress. If you do the math, that's $255.
You go to self-checkout. They ask you to tip on
That's what I was
self-checkout
saying,
at a
bro.
grocery
Like,
store.
who the fuck- and like doing a self checkout, who tipping, bro? Like who got the money? And I promise you, I promise you, bro. Like that shit does not go to the fucking employees, bro. That shit does not go to the employees, man.
The worst that I got is I was at the airport.
Okay.
And they have these stands where you select your product and then you scan it and then you pay.
Yeah.
Bitch, they asked me for tip. I'm like, am I tipping me? Because
You did the work.
I even did the cashier's work.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to tip who? Even the Uber drivers are like, yo, ganging up on you. You seen those videos?
What, Uber drivers asking for a
It's
tip?
like, when like the person step up there.
Look, this guy is asking me for a tip because he's an Uber XL and he doesn't want to take me because I have a mini fridge. He wants a little bit something extra in order for his trouble.
Hey, yo, man. Like Uber is not the same as taxi, bro. Like, you know, during the time of taxi, you was able to get away with shit like that. But now it's like, bro, you using the app, you already made the payment, but ain't none of that shit, man. Ain't none of that shit. You have to do that shit, bro.
So no, he's asking.
And even with like right now, I don't really eat fast food like that, bro. But when Uber Eats was popping and shit, I used to always try to like order from Uber Eats. But now, bro, I can't order shit. Like if you order 4-piece nugget from Uber Eats, bro, you're paying at least $20, bro. Like, and they don't even tell you. They tell you like some fucking like the fees, convenient fee, preparation fees. Always like the fees are crazy, bro. The fees are crazy on Uber Eats.
It's a mini fridge. It weighs 61 pounds. It's a refrigerator. It's a mini fridge.
What do you think? Wrong or good?
Wrong.
Who's wrong?
Driver. Uber driver.
I agree. My reasoning, what's yours?
Huh?
What's your reasoning?
Uber XL, he has a fucking trunk. He has a truck. Like, what are we talking about? He's already paying extra for the XL in Uber.
I will prove to you that there's nothing wrong with this. It's super easy. You go to the airport. You take your luggage with you. I've never had an Uber driver tell me you want to bring luggage with you.
Oh, 100%.
What? If an Uber driver said some shit like that to me, I'm canceling and I'm reporting his ass.
Oh, 100%.
Guys, he ordered it. If it was a regular Uber and he did that, I could understand.
It's XL. I got no somebody.
You know what I mean? An XL, you put in 5 people, all weighing 150 pounds each. Like, you're doing too much.
No.
You know, if he was bringing multiple boxes, okay, maybe.
He's already paying extra for the XL.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Yep.
Look, if you don't want to take me, then be my guest, cancel, and I'll get somebody else to come pick me up. But you're the one that's gonna cancel. It's you.
He has a navigator. Oh, fuck.
What does that mean?
That's a big ass truck.
This nigga petty,
Nah,
bro.
B.
It's like
That's
some
a
people,
fucking
man,
goddamn
like,
limousine up in.
some motherfuckers will go out the way. Like, they'll go out the way, bro, just to cause trouble, my nigga. Like, your shit can easily fit that shit, bro. Come
This
on.
bitch. You can store 7 passengers in there. You have a
fact,
problem with a
bro.
61-pound fridge? Nah.
I'm telling you.
Hell nah.
That's your name? Yeah, whatever the fuck, man. You said I'm gonna fix it. Yes, okay, well then cancel.
So not only is this Uber driver breaking the policy and doing this whack ass shit, he's asking the passenger to cancel.
So that the
he doesn't.
yeah.
So the passenger
Yeah,
starts
'cause
to
you
pay
gotta
him.
pay the fee,
Yo,
bro.
Uber
You
drivers, a
gotta
lot
pay
of them
the
are super
cancel-
slimy.
Yeah.
I saw
cancellation
one
fee.
Uber driver. He has his trip. He essentially drives closer to the place and then stops somewhere that's nearby, like 3 minutes away, and just sits there. So if you have to go somewhere, they're hoping you cancel so that they still get the money for the ride or part of it.
Yep.
There's a lot of slimy shit.
You're an Uber driver. It's your job.
It's a Lincoln Navigator, bro.
Ain't
No way.
No.
Look up Lincoln Navigator.
It's okay, I know.
Look it up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm screaming.
It's a big car, bro.
I got neighbors, please. There's a lot of debate.
Yeah.
Over time, I think there's been a more increased negative sentiment towards tipping. I think studies show that the majority of people in North America hate tipping culture and the way it's going. And I'll say my European friends who live in many European countries where they don't tip look at us and think we're crazy. And having traveled to their countries, gone to many restaurants where they don't.
I mean, like I said, I don't mind tipping, bro, as long as I have it. Like, but if I don't have it, or the service was really bad, like, bro,
Tip,
come on,
I've
I ain't tipping, man.
Also seen that the service is equal, if not better, in many places. So the question I always
Unless I'm
ask
really
myself is
balling
like,
like
okay,
that, you know what I
we're not
mean?
getting better service. We're having to pay more. They're not necessarily always getting a good wage for the work that they do. Tipping, from what I understand, is a way for the restaurant to get extra profits because they themselves don't have to pay the proper wage to their employees. But to me, that just screams that a lot of these restaurants shouldn't be in business because they don't make enough money to pay them well enough, or they're greedy and they want to take all the money.
Well, it depends where you're at, because sometimes it is the law. For example, here, all the service and the people that are working in the service, by law, it is their wages on tip. So they minimum salary is not the same as our minimum normal salary, and they get taxed on the tips. So it's part of the way it's done here, even by law. But by law, here, you pay, for example, you're a server, you're going to be paid a lower rate, and you're going to be charged 8% on your tips.
Okay,
Go ahead.
My question is, they don't have to charge the $3 an hour. They can charge. They can. The
government?
No, the restaurant. It's not by law that they have to pay the minimum, the minimum set for restaurants and for
but
service.
you know,
they
like,
can
they
technically
greedy,
just
bro.
pay their restaurant.
They could, yes, they could. That's correct.
Okay,
You're
okay,
right. You're right.
yes, all right.
You're
So it's not a law that makes them pay that.
No, but
They
there's a
choose
law.
them.
If you choose to go by that, by law, you have to pay that amount, and they will pay that amount. But yes, you're right.
Okay.
You don't have. Yes, you're right. You don't
Okay, okay.
have to.
Okay, because when you said there was a law that makes it that way, I'm like, I don't think that's. But I understand what you're saying. There's a law that enables them to, and if they do, they have to pay a certain amount of taxes on the tips.
That's but that's the proper words. Yes. Something
Okay.
like that.
No, that's something. I was like, oh shit! By law, are these restaurants forced to pay them $3 an hour? Okay, makes more sense. But yes, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about tipping culture? How do you feel about the whole Europe versus here, places where they don't do tips versus where they do, where they pay less, etc.
I've been to Europe countries where they don't accept tips. Yeah, like you said. And where I've been, I haven't been to France, but where
I think tip should be fully optional, bro. Like if you're getting hired to work in a place, like the pay, I feel like the pay shouldn't have to be on how much tips you get. You know what I mean? Because it's not guaranteed. Like, yeah, you can make a lot of money some days and then not a lot. It's too much, bro. I feel like you should have like a fixed salary, or a fixed, like here how we got you get paid by the hour. Some people do. I think you should, yeah, because you can't be relying on your tip, bro. You know what I mean? You can't. That's not. You're not gonna. Unless the place is popping, but you never know what's gonna happen, bro.
I haven't been to Paris. Let's put it that way. But where I've been, the service was pretty much the same. It was service.
Yeah.
They're paid their wage or whatever. And I've been to a place where they don't necessarily accept tips. No, they don't enforce tips. But if you leave it, they'll be glad. They'll be happy. Me personally, if I have a great freaking service with a smile, I appreciate that.
Like especially now, a lot of the restaurant I go to, I always try to tip. But if I'm trying to leave without tipping, like they'll dead ass always remind you, like, bro, don't forget to tip, bro, and remind you, bro, like, especially like if we don't go somewhere that's that's not too fancy. Like sometimes I see the waiter like once, and they want me to leave like a big ass tip, bro.
That I tip. That's probably
Like, no
why. Well, the way I was raised and the way it was,
Yeah,
I
you
travel
really
with
mad
that. But
over
I'm
that
not gonna
food,
like
bro.
tip people that really went where it's frowned upon. Here it's getting abusive because I don't want to fucking go to Subway and then yes, you made my sandwich, but I'm not even eating at your place.
Yeah.
Like someone has to make the sandwich. You understand what I'm saying? Someone has to make it,
But
and then I
it's
have to tip
fast,
you. I'm
though.
not
It's
even
not
eating
even-
at your spot, and from the back you're asking for 18%. That's a bit crazy.
From Subway,
Hairdressers
18%
ask for a
is
tip.
crazy
That's
from
crazy.
Subway,
That's
bro.
your product, your expertise. That's if I want to leave a tip to my barber, that's up to me.
It's
But
not.
I've seen some places that they really ask for that. I've been fortunate enough, my barber don't do that, but still, there's some places where they go overboard. Really, there's no. I'm sorry, you go buy.
I mean, where I'm at right now, bro, my barber don't I don't tip my barber, but only because the haircut is expensive. Bro, I pay $45 a haircut, bro. I got my beard, so I gotta get my shit shape up too. You know what I mean? So you gotta take that to account. But $45, like, yo, I used to pay like back in the day for a haircut, bro. I used to pay $10. $10, bro. I used to get my shit used to get lined up every fucking week. $10, bro. That shit 45. $45 for a haircut, bro. So I try and get my shit done like every 2 weeks. Cause you know us black folks, bro, we gotta keep the hairline straight, or we gotta end up looking crazy as hell, bro. But
A wedding dress?
$45, bro. I remind you, I used to pay. First it was $10, then motherfucker raised that shit to 15. I was like, okay, $15, whatever. And then it was 20. It was hurting a little bit. Then they skipped, like my barber skipped from 20 and went straight to 45. Or straight to like $40, $50. So I switched barbers, you know, same shit, 45. Some motherfuckers charging 60, like, come on.
And the person's like, what? What, I gotta shop the Macy's and I gotta tip the person too? That would be crazy. You're doing the same thing. Oh no, but I'm an expert. Okay, well, the person that is employing you should pay you that expert fee, because I'm not paying for a $30 dress. Sometimes you have $14,000 for a dress or whatever, whatnot. So, food trucks. I mean, you made the food. I'm not even eating at your spot. You don't have a seating area. Where am I? What? I take my own plate to the trash can. What service are you doing? You're not even cleaning tables. So I'm like, yeah, here in the West, it's getting really out of hand sometimes.
I just hate the idea that so I've heard some people say, if you're not going to tip, I'm not going to offer good service. And it's like, okay,
Hey,
so
it's
your
the
only
other way around, you feel me?
incentive for doing your job is whether or not I give you 20% of this bill.
Here, that is really what it is, because the thing that happened is that if you just pay what your drink is, they're gonna get taxed on that.
And you see,
I mean, but usually we pay after the service anyway. So like, I don't know how it's, cause I know they're not from they're not in the US. So
I've seen bartenders. If you don't tip them, they take it into note, and if you try to order something again,
Yep.
I've seen them just hand people glasses with like ice in it, and then like a drop of the drink. I've seen them get really pissy about it.
I can understand
or
that.
they ignore it. And I get it based
I
off
was
how they get paid, but you have to
about to
understand,
correct you on
it is
that
probably
shit,
one of the
bro.
only industries where it's like that.
On the spot.
Other people, they get
Fuck
paid a
outta
wage
here.
that they're supposed to get paid,
Pay my
and
money.
they're expected
Pay
to
my
give a
money.
service because they get paid appropriately,
Hmm?
right? And also think about the idea that, like, let's all be honest, none of this correlates with better service. We all agree? Because if that's what you guys are saying, that means that everywhere else that isn't the restaurant industry that doesn't involve tips, they're not offering good service. That they don't come to work and try. That's what essentially you're saying. I don't believe that. I've never been to a restaurant and thought, wow, when I come here, I get served so much better than when I go to anywhere else where they don't accept. That's just not my reality. Is it yours here in North America? I mean, I go to Home Depot and people are super helpful and give
Yeah, because they're not paid the same wage that the bartenders are paid, and they're not they don't have to pay extra taxes for that wage. So I can understand that. They're like, yeah, I'm paid for my service. It's just like whenever you used to go to Future Shop back in the days, and people were like, yo, you want this, you want that, because they were paid. They they had commission. You go to Best Buy, they're like, hey, what's up? You good? Cool. That's part of my job. I'm paying the wage. I'm not paying under. I'm paying what I'm here to serve you. So let's go. That's a bit of difference. I'm paid to really serve you. I already make my money. Whether I sell more or not, I'm good. So I'm gonna sell you what you need and not try to oversell you. Do you want another product?
look, bro, I'm gonna stop it here. But all I gotta say is, man, if I ain't got that shit, I ain't tipping, bro. And I'm not even balling right now. Like, if the service good, I'm gonna leave something. I'm gonna leave what I can, because tipping is optional. And you better ain't no more, bro. Y'all better not be chasing me talking about you gotta leave a tip, bro. And that shit happened to me so many times, bro. It's like, oh, you forgot to tip. And I was like, bro, I'm a petty nigga, bro. I'll dead ass leave like a $2 tip, bro. If that's all I have, bro, that's like, I'm sorry, man. It's especially if I saw the waiter just once. You know what I mean? Like, I have kids, so sometimes my kids are a little bit chaotic, so they'll have the way to work, then I leave a bigger tip, but nah, bro. That was it, man. You guys gotta let me know, bro, how y'all feel about tipping, bro.